So let me start with the story of a little kid in the neighborhood who had a big hill behind his house. He was a little nebbish kid that the other kids didn't want to play with, and his name was Kingston. No other modifier on that. And so what happened was we wanted to get him just because we were vicious little kids and we were older than him. So on a moon-filled night with a dark cold in the back suburban backyard, there was this big hill that ran through pine trees, little pine trees. So our game was to get him hung up, literally. And what we did was we ran down the hill with our sleds like we were going to jump and race to the bottom. So little Kingston, who wore one of these little hats that had flaps over his ears, he looked like a little Russian soldier on top of a T-34. He's there, yeah, let's do it. And he runs on the hill and all of us stop and he goes lightning fast to the gap in the pine trees down at the bottom of the hill. The funny thing about that was that, I don't know if it was funny now, it was dangerous. We could have killed the kid. We had gone down to the bottom of the hill in the dark and put a wire mesh across the opening. The wire mesh was surrounding like bushes and little shrubs and stuff, but we strung it right through the gap. And then when we did this stunt, he goes ricketing down the hill, rocketing. We all stand there holding our breath going, oh boy, this is going to be great. And it was great. He hit this thing going like, 20 miles an hour on a sled, and just the sled kept going underneath the wire, and he just went cha-chang, and he hung up on the wire. It was great. Could have blinded the kid, could have caused him psychic trauma for the rest of his life. We never heard any more except that he survived. So that's sled story number 1.